Hello and welcome to How to Solve a Rubik's Cube in 30 Seconds. I've gotten a lot of comments that they're having trouble with my part 2, and so I've decided to do an update on part 2. In part 2 of the original series, I taught you how to orientate the corners, and in part 3 I teach you how to twist to make an X on every side. But there really is something I didn't tell you when it comes to speed cubing, which is if you really want to do this correctly, you need to find a way to do part 2 and 3, which is the twisting and orientating of the corners, in one move. And to do that, there are, I think, 40 combinations once you have the X on the bottom of what the other four corners could look like. Thus, there's 40 different algorithms, and if you can learn all 40 different algorithms, you can do the two parts together. Now, I put a link in my comments below to take you to a page that has every variation, but I'm just going to do 2 of them for you here today. Okay, so I've got my X on the bottom, and in this case I have 2 on the top, and as you can see, they are not matching. They're, there's a red and a red here, but this blue will need to go over here, and this one will come over here. So basically, this would be normally 2 steps in my series. But in this particular case, if you take the cube and you hold it like this, and you do the following move, you'll actually solve it in both ways. Let's go left, counterclockwise, top, counterclockwise, left, clockwise, upper, clockwise, face, clockwise, upper, clockwise, face, counterclockwise. Hello. It puts the X on the top, you still have your X on the bottom, but not only that, let me straighten it up, you've got all the 4 corners done. Great. Let's try the next one. So here's the next one. This one is a diagonal. I've got one piece here in place, although this piece, even though the green is on top, is not in place. I've got a white over here that needs to come over here. So but with diagonals, there's probably a half dozen different variations. So this is the move that'll, with the X on the bottom, will move all of them around and twist it to put the X on the top and the X on every side. Here we go. Ready? Right, clockwise, upper, counterclockwise, right, counterclockwise, upper, counterclockwise, face, counterclockwise, come on my face, upper clockwise, and face clockwise. Let me straighten it up with the centers. Now the X on the top, X on the bottom, X on every side. If you really want to speed cube through steps 2 and 3, you would have to know all 40 algorithms. Check out the link below. Maybe you're interested in doing it. If not, just go through the usual method I have on my videos to take the 2-step process. It's much faster and easier to learn. Hope that helps.